and hopefully I think I got everything set up correctly now. I should be live on YouTube, and I should be live on here as well. What I'm working on, for those of you that have been following my channel for quite a while, and let me double check that my mic is working on Discord, and yes, it is. What I've been doing and working on is right now I'm working on my airport. These were my light poles that I had on my airport to try and show my guys on this screen. And what I'm doing now is I had bought a whole bunch of Bricks Max lights a while back, and I decided, and hey, how you doing, Scott's Blocks, and Greg, how you doing, buddy? Thank you so much for signing in. And is that working? Yes. But anyway, like I said, this is what I'm working with right now. I had bought these a while back, and I bought these with the thought of, because these cables are really long, and I'm going to try and show you guys. And Jason Vincent, dude, how the heck are you? I'm doing great, man. Yes, long time no see. Actually, the Avengers Tower is, I'm slowly making progress, but it's extremely slow. I will be the first to admit it. But just to show you, I have not quit working on it. I'm just trying to get some of my other projects kind of cleaned up and out of the way, because I have so many piles of parts everywhere that I'm trying to get some of it actually put to use. And I thought, why not do it live for an hour or so? I know it's kind of late. It's 9 o'clock at night. But the thing I wanted to show you is with how tiny these are, that this is why I do like Bricks Max, is because how tiny the plugs are. And I'm going to be re-engineering these light poles. So the first thing I want to do is, let's take this top off, and then I've got to fish my wire through this. And this is why I love these little Bricks Max lights. And just so you guys know, and hey, how you doing, Oliver? Thank you so much, and welcome to the channel, or thank you for signing in, I should say. What I was going to say, though, and where did I, there it is. Done lost my train of thought. But anyway, the first thing I got to do is I got to fish these wires through here. The reason that I bought these, though, oh, that was what I was going to say, is because how long the cable is. The cable is actually 12 inches long. And with this being a tall, and I see a lot of people waving, and again, my phone is away from me, so I can't really read that screen. And for those of you that are on my YouTube, I am trying to simultaneously stream to my Instagram at the same time. So I have two different things that are actually playing out right now. So that's why, if you notice, I'm answering and trying to look at that as well. You'll know why. And driving back from Wisconsin, that should be a fun trip. And always glad to see you, Jason. Kevin, hey, how are you? And John Garrett, how are you, my friend? And I just want to point out, guys, I do have, for my moderators anyway, I do have the slow down mode activated. So I'm hoping you'll actually notice it tonight. And I'm trying to pay attention, so when you actually type, Greg. But anyway, this is what I do, is I pinch the wires together, just kind of like that. And then I just start sliding them through the bricks. And I've got to do this with 12 bricks. So it takes a few minutes to do each light pole. My goal, though, I'm hoping, is to get all this wiring installed. And then what I will be doing is I will be taking and lighting up the terminals so everybody can see how that is going to look. And thank you for that notification, Greg. Probably because I'm using two different streaming services right now. I'm just curious if anybody, I'm trying to look at my Instagram. Is anybody experiencing any lag on Instagram? Because I have that on another device. But I do see that there is issues on YouTube. And it's funny because I'm totally streaming a different way than I normally would, because this is the only way I can stream. Do not go through. Stop. It's the only way I can stream and do slowdown mode at the same time. And hopefully it says I'm back to excellent signal strength, so hopefully it's better. Okay, and Instagram was experiencing it there as well. Like I said, this is just another one of those tests for a live stream. I thought I would try it this way just to see how it's going or how it works, and then I will probably go back to my other method. But again, I just wanted to play around with it and see how it goes. The trickiest part about fishing these wires through here is once I get to the headlight brick, because the headlight brick is on a 45, so I gotta 90 the wire up and through the base, and it's because I'm trying to keep everything as hidden as possible as far as my lighting poles. I think I got that all hooked up correctly, and no, I didn't. I forgot a piece. Holy crap. Let me see if I can fish that. I probably just screwed myself. And Jason Vincent is making it thunder. Thank you so much, Jason. Jason just donated $50. Dude, that is amazing of you. Very kind of you as well. And thank you so much, buddy. I really appreciate that. Oh, that sucks. Don't you hate when you do that? And Richard, like I said, I'm trying to, it's really hard for me to read the screen, but I see you says there's a big mock on the way. And that is awesome. I look forward to seeing it. I'm doing great. Holy cow, I cannot believe how many people are actually waving and talking on Instagram. Thank you so much, guys. I appreciate it. And hello to all of you. It's really hard for me to see. So it's not that I'm ignoring you guys. I can't read the text from way over there. And close that. And yes, the thunderstorm did just roll in, Greg. Absolutely. And again, thank you so much, Jason. That was, like I said, an amazing gift from you. There's a reason that I'm doing what I'm doing. What I'm doing, and I'm hoping, and I need to turn off some of these sound notifications. Bear with me, because, man, there's too many sounds going on at one time. And my phone is also chattering as well. Airport light poles. Yes, that's exactly what I'm working on. And hey, how you doing, Brick Sergeant? Anyway, what I'm trying to do is I got to take this headlight piece here first, and then I fish it through there on a 90. And this is probably the most pain in the butt part of it, to get it through there. And then once I get that through, trying to show you guys too, I'm getting the wires fished up and through. What I'm going to be doing now is I got to fish all of these back on it again, 12 in total. So let's slowly start tucking these through again. And hopefully by the end of the stream, I'll get at least one of these done. But the reason that I'm doing this, to me, they look awesome. And once I get this actually wired, what I'm going to do is plug it in as a test, just so you guys can see how they look. I think it's going to make the ramp area of the airport look awesome. I also want to put at least one or two of the planes and have some lights on them, because I want them to have the flashing red and green on the wing, and I'd like them to have the white light on the tail, so that way it looks like the plane is loading for passengers and getting ready to take off. And Steve Divany, how the heck are you, my friend? And thank you to all my moderators that are helping in the other screen as well, because I've got like multiple things going on here. And again, I just want to keep saying hi to everybody on Instagram, because like I said, I normally do not stream there. This is a first for me, and this is a test, and I can see the waves clearly. That's why I try to wave my hand every so often, because I can see people putting up the waves. But it's really hard for me to read the comments. I see someone just said hey and hello to you, my friend. And for those of you that are coming in late, I am working on the lighting poles for my airport. And yes, absolutely, my friend. It's all about the details. Let me make sure I got 12 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So that way I know they're all the right height. So now let's get all these snapped together now that I got the wire fished through. And I'm going to have to show you guys as well. Again, this is some stuff I purchased a while back, and that's why I'm using it. But there is a good way to fish your wire through if you're using Brick Loot or Light Tailing or any of those other companies. There's a way to fish those big plugs through stuff, and I will show you guys that hopefully in a video real soon. First though, let's go ahead and get the light pole heads built up. What I'm going to be taking is a 1x6, and then I put 2 clips, and I got to strip some of the parts off my old light heads in order to do this. Actually, no, I don't want those. It's a new part. Where did I put them? There they are. We want to take these guys. We got to put 2 per head, or 2 per pole. And then we're going to build up the light head that the lenses go into. So we got to take 2 of these. Let's go ahead and build up the top of the head of the pole first, just so you guys can see kind of what I'm doing. And so this is the top of the head of the pole. I'm trying to show you guys as well. Now that I have that, I'm going to take a round with the hole in the center of it and put that in there. And that's okay, so that's not gripping as good as I want it to. And then what I do is I physically take and click that to the top of the pole. So now we're almost there with the light pole. Trying to show you guys, and I'm going to have a light on either one of those clips when I'm done. So now let's build the light portion of it. So we got to take 2 of these, and I need 2 2x2 tiles. And there's a reason that I'm building this way as well with the Bricks Max lights, because their LEDs are built into the actual bulb. So the LED on the end of the wire is actually a little bit bigger, but if you use this little part right here, this is an awesome part. This is a 2x2 trans. Trying to show you guys as well, this is a 2x2 trans. And then what you do is we're going to build up this little light first by putting our tile on top of our plates. And then we're going to take this little light bulb, and I'm trying to keep it to where it's kind of visible for you guys. And you want to get it center, just like that. Then you want to hold it in place. And it can be a little tedious, but trust me, the finished product is so worth it. And then you put that on top of it like that. So right here, just to show you, there's one of my light heads. And then once I do that, I take, actually let me get the other one together first, and then we'll pull the slack out of the wire, out of the pole. That way it's nice and tight and snug up at the top of the pole. And good evening to you, Kip. How the heck are you, buddy? And Jedi Dude, hello, hello. And if I missed you, I'm sorry. Hey, Brick Sergeant and Kevin. And let me go back to that. And trying to, and man, I see tons of waves, so hello to you guys. And again, thank you for the warm welcome on Instagram, because I have never streamed to Instagram before. I will have to try it some other time and do a better setup so I can actually read your guys' comments a little better. There we go. Now we're going to take and snap these in. And what I'm going to do is I take the wire and I kind of pull it around the bottom side of this, and then snap the light on, and then we click it up 1 click. Let's do the same thing on this side. My eyesight is not what it used to be. There we go. And now that I got that, I just simply take the wire, let me get that snug again, and we pull the slack out of the wire. So now we got the top portion of the pole actually done. Just trying to show you guys, that's the top portion of the pole. And again, these are going to be shining down onto the ramp area of the airplanes, because the airplanes will be down here. So that's what this is about. And hey, how you doing, Ben? So glad to see you actually make a live stream, buddy. And let me readjust that camera just a little bit more. So I want to make sure you guys can see what I'm doing. Now I'm going to be putting some pieces down on here. So let me readjust that. And again, like I said, I am jumping back and forth between 2 different features, so bear with me. The first thing we're going to do, because this is the base of the light pole, So now I got to fish the wire through this guy here. And this is where it gets a little tricky. It still goes through, but it's just a little bit of a pain in the butt. But again, you keep the wires just a little bit staggered. And you put a little bit of a kink or a bend in them, if you will. Then you just kind of take it and gently, try to gently. And I have a handy little tool if I can't get it. I will show you that tool here momentarily because it's not cooperating. I use a little pick. You can get these picks at Harbor Freight, and what you can do is you just take that pick and then you just gently push the wire down and through the base, and then that will get it through. You don't want to push hard on it because you don't want to damage the wire and you don't want to disconnect the connection. So we got one through. Well, at least I thought we did. And again, don't pull real hard. You just want to gently get it going. And that just does not want to cooperate. There we go. Okay, we got one through. Now we got to try and snatch the other one through. And again, it is a pain in the butt. Let me just try and hook it. And that's why I like this little pick tool. But I do want to emphasize the importance of not pulling on the wire real hard, because you do not want to damage your wire. You just want to gently nudge it in the right way, the right direction. It's funny, I already did 3 of these before I decided to go live. And now that I'm live, it's being more complicated. There we go. Okay, so now we got that fish through. That's the only really hard part about it. So now that we do that, I can put this piece back on the bottom. And now this light is actually ready. Let me make sure these are lined up correctly. Is ready to be mounted back on my airport. Just to show you guys on Instagram what I'm doing, and hello again to you guys. That is what I'm actually doing. So these 2 bottom points are what's going to connect it to the airport. Just wanted to make sure you guys can see it as well. And hey, Varen, how are you? Hey, John Garrett. Whiskey Shred, hello, hello. Philippe, hey, how you doing? And again, hello to Ben. I know I caught you. I actually have to say, with it being on slowdown, it's easier to keep up. But anyway, now that we got that, let's do a quick test to see how bright it is. I think it looks fantastic, but I want you guys to see it. So like I said, I've already done about 3 of these already. And the best part is the wire is totally hidden. And there we go. If I can get the wires in. So that, and wow, Jason, dude, dang. That's awesome of you, buddy. Thank you so much. Jason just donated $50 again. Thank you, dude. And I hope you're not driving while you're doing that, because don't get hurt, my buddy. But thank you. It's really appreciated, my friend. And yeah, Mike says, let's get this party started. But anyway, that is the light fully installed and lit up. So as you can see, these are going to be the lights. And I'm hoping you guys can see it. Let me get this up there a little bit closer. So those are going to be my lights that are on the airport ramp, shining down on my airplanes, because I want the entire airport to be fully illuminated. So now I've got to build 5 more of these. And like I said, it is kind of a time-consuming pain in the butt. But as you can see, that round lens holds that LED bulb. I'm hoping you guys can see that. It holds it right in the center, because that round lens has a little bit of a cup space inside of it. Puff puff pass, Scott. What was I trying? I'm trying to open a screen so I can, there it is. What I was trying to show you though is there's like a dish in there, and that is why I'm using this piece. And I want to show you guys on here as well. If you look at the inside of those, there's like a little small dish in there. And that's why I like to use these as the lens for lighting up the poles, because that little dish cups these LEDs into place. There's no pinching, there's no nothing, there's no tension on the wire or the lights or anything. So it really makes for a really, really, really nice spotlight, or as I'm using them, a ramp light. And thank you, Philippe. He says it looks great. It looks like a big, and that was the point of it. We just recently, Scott was saying it looks like a big LED cob, and that is the point of it. We just recently, at the airport that I work at, we just installed LED lighting the year before last. And Scott says it looks like an LED cob, and that is what I designed these lights to look like. I want them to look like the LED cob lights we have on the ramp, because I think they are a fantastic, and I'm trying to get these unplugged now, fantastic looking light. I got to get these unplugged so I can get them installed into the airport, but I wanted to make sure you guys could actually see how they looked. Mike is asking, what is slowdown mode? Slowdown mode prevents people from typing too many questions or too many comments too fast. So essentially all it does is it allows people to communicate with me, and say hello to my little friend, by the way, but it allows them to communicate with me on a very slow speed. They can't type a message every 2 seconds or whatever. And I see Greg is actually handling that, so I'm going to shut up now. And again, and I see Ben just joined me on Instagram. You were on, you were just on YouTube too, Ben. But again, it's really hard for me to see the comments, so I just like trying to wave to you guys. But now that we've got one of those done, let's move on to another one. And I need to start so we don't screw up with that guy this time. And one of these, I need 2 of those, so I need 1 more. But that is what I'm doing. I'm trying to, because I'm going to try, I got to order some lights that I want to get for my Avengers Tower from Brick Loot. So that's kind of why I'm holding off on that, because I am going to put a ton of lights on the Hall of Armor floor. So that is what the hold up is with the Avengers Tower, is I got to get some more parts for the, oh, this is the wrong bag. These are jumpers. I need the LEDs. Wrong bag. Let me put these back away so I don't misplace them. But I saw someone said, no, these don't. If these were to get hot enough to damage the Lego, you've got too much current on it and you're doing something wrong. I have a bunch of videos that I intend on making really soon, guys. And take care. I saw somebody just said, see you later. I have a bunch of videos that I plan on making fairly soon. And it's going to be to show you some interesting little tools on how to verify that you're not overdoing the current or the amperage or anything else for your lighting systems. Actually, it's a product that Brick Loot makes, and I'm really excited to get it. They are supposed to be sending me one, if I'm not mistaken, so I can check that out for you guys. But I really, really, really think it's going to be a very cool product, and I can't wait to share it with you guys. And yes, Scott, you are absolutely correct. The main problem with Lego is UV lighting. That is the big concern that we all have to worry about with our Lego, is the UV. But again, if you're wiring your Lego lighting up to the point that it is heating up a lot, you're doing something wrong, because it should never get hot enough to damage your Lego. And you are more than welcome, Bricklock, and thank you so much for your submission and your build for the convention center. That was awesome of you. Take care, guys. I see everybody is pretty much logged off of Instagram, so I'm going to shut that down so I can readjust some of my screens. Thanks for joining in, guys. I will try this again some other time, and the next time I will try and make it more of a dedicated stream just for live stream. But again, thank you so much for hanging out with me, and we'll see you guys next time on Bevins Bricks. I was just ending my live stream on Instagram. There, now we got that. Now I can focus more on this. And awesome. Thank you so much, Greg, for the heads up on different things. And Scott says this is a great start to his dadcation weekend. Mike was talking. Oh, Mike's talking to Scott. Anyway, now, like I said, I got to start making sure I got 12 again. Okay, we do have 12 here. So now we have to start sliding these guys on again. And I know this is probably a boring stream, but this is a lot of the stuff that I normally do off camera because I know it's boring. And I just thought, why not? Because it doesn't matter too much as far as me being able to read. I can read fairly new. And James Jackson says new lights are awesome. And yes, I totally agree. All the light, you know, really the reality when it comes to Lego lighting, since I'm doing, this is Bricks Max now. When it comes to the Lego lighting, they all have various advantages. I will be the first to say that. There's not any one product that I would say is 100% better than the other product. Each product has its benefits, is the best way I can put it. The thing that I am most impressed with Brick Loot is they have the only product that I've seen that has an in and an out on all their fixtures. And thank you so much, Scott. Happy Father's Day to you. Happy Father's Day to all the fathers out there, guys. And thank you, Kevin. He says he loves those small builds. Wow, 450 miles to go, Jay. That's a long drive, my friend. But I know you do that on a regular basis. But anyway, back to what I was saying with all the different lighting kits. If I had to pick just one lighting kit, I would pick Brick Loot. And dude, holy crap. Jason Vincent's just making it actual freaking storm tonight. Thank you so much, Jay. That was another $50 donation from Jay. It's way too generous, buddy. And thank you so much. And let me throw this at you, just to throw a little crap in the fire. I hope your wife doesn't get mad that you do that, because you are now married, and we don't want to. Happy wife, happy life. Keep that in mind, my friend, and you will have a long, happy marriage. Happy wife, happy life. Anyway, though, back to what I was saying. If I had to pick one product, I would probably pick Brick Loot. Quite simply, on the fact that, number one, they have the biggest variety of lights. They also have the easiest way to connect the lights together. If I want to go with hiding stuff like I'm doing right now, Brick Loot and Brick Max are the two best that I've seen so far. Brick Loot, I personally think, has a better variety than Blinky Bricks. The problem with Blinky Bricks is he's fairly new, so he's still trying to create his product line as he goes. And that's where Blinky Bricks actually falls short, because he doesn't have a lot of different products. But I'm sure, given time, he's going to start getting a lot more products. Because I have been trying to work with him and give him ideas on things that he could do to improve his products and to improve the offerings that he has to get other people to buy his products. So I'm sure he's going to be doing some really cool things. The thing with Blinky Bricks is I would say he's probably the most affordable, but again, he has the least amount of variety on his products. Bricks Max is great too, but they still have a smaller variety than Brick Loot. And that's why I said if I had to just pick one brand, it would be Brick Loot. But, like as you can see here, because this is, what I'm using right now that Brick Loot offers, is, I want to point out, is this one of the products that Blinky Bricks offers as well. These little tiny plugs, because everything that Brick Loot makes, or everything that Bricks Max makes, Blinky Bricks does work with their products as well. So they're versatile. And Blinky Bricks also, and Bricks Max, and Brick Loot with the larger plugs all work together also. So there's advantages to all of these products, is the point that I'm trying to relay. I hope that makes sense. And Alex, how are you, my friend? You missed it last night. Nightwolf17 was on, and he was asking about you. I was hoping Nightwolf would get on tonight, especially now that I see you, Alex. And again, thank you, everybody that's saying Happy Father's Day. And did I miss a comment? Jason says, keep up the great work, my friend. You deserve all of it and more. And again, thank you so much. That was an awesome comment for you to say that, Jason. Ooh, I'm jealous, Brick Sergeant. I wish I could get fiber optic internet. They do not offer that where I'm at. That is why I use what I use, which is Starlink. I still love that BrickLock actually included that. I thought that was really cool. But that's my best option right now is Starlink. No, Alex is not subscribed. Alex is still quite frequently in our Discord group, so I know Alex is still around. He was just MIA for a short period of time is all I'm going to say about Alex. And he knows why I'm not giving out too much information. But like I said, we do see him in Discord all the time. And Alex is becoming quite the little basketball player too, I just want to point out. He is constantly telling us all these different trick shots and stuff he's doing. And did I miss any other comments? And thank you so much, Lil Mac Bricks. And that was something else I was going to point out to you. Don't forget, Lil Mac, to get into Discord, because I haven't seen you in there in a while. I'm actually doing competitions in there. And there's a few other things that are going on in there. So don't forget to not get into the Discord group, buddy. And I actually just sent you an email in the Discord, too. I believe it was the day before yesterday. So, hey, how are you doing, Little Mac Bricks? Boy, we're really picking up on people. We're up to 29 now. I need... There it is. Because I got to build this head now. And then we need the 1x1 round with the hole. So let me get that piece. Because that's how we hold the light head onto the top of the pole. So let's put that guy there. Let's put this guy here. And now let's make two more. I need some more 2x2 tiles. So we can make the lighted headpiece. And again, it's just one of these guys. And then it is one of these guys held together by a tile. And then I take the light bulb and I center it once again into the light there. Try and hold it in place. And then we take this translucent piece and pop it on, and I just knocked the piece out of the center. There we go. And that's got one down. Now we got one to go. And for those of you that haven't seen it or haven't been watching my TikTok, I've actually just started doing a lot of different videos on TikTok just for fun. One of them actually relates directly to the t-shirt that I'm wearing right now, which is Beavis and Butthead, but I'm doing a variety of stuff on TikTok. It's primarily Lego, but I'm also doing some comical stuff, if you will. We'll call it that anyway. So if you want a good laugh, don't forget to check out my TikTok as well. And yeah, we do have most of the squad here, Varen. And actually, bricking it up, I'm trying to remember. It's been about 2 days since I've seen him in Discord, but he is around here somewhere. And you're probably going to experience a little bit of lag because I just got a notification. that my internet's acting stupid again. My eyes just, the old gray mare just ain't what she used to be. Oh, Mother Hubbard went to the cupboard to get her dog a bone. Actually, that one's really not that dirty, but I should probably not say it anyway. Andrew Dice Clay, you gotta love the guy. And also gotta love Mike Myers. Get in my belly. There we go. Now we got it. Now we're cooking with Crisco. Now I can take the slack out of the wire. Let's pull these guys out. And let's pull this guy out. There we go. Now we got another one made. And just to verify that our lights are working, let's light her up. And that one works. Even though I'm sure they work, it's to me, I'm paranoid if I don't at least test it, because I don't want to get it mounted into my building, because my building is rather difficult to access. And I would hate to mount all this in my building and then find out, hey, you big idiot, something didn't work. And that's why I like to at least test it before I actually put it in there. And that one's working, so now we can set that one aside and we can start on another one. So let's take our next one. We got 2 to go. And Jason Vincent, dude. Jason Vincent just donated $25. It's time to focus on driving and keep up the great building. And I hope everyone enjoys the stream. And again, thank you so much, Jay. I really do appreciate it. That is awesome and kind to you. And I hope you have a safe trip, and I hope you make it home safe. And again, thank you so much for that donation. You are amazing, my friend. And yes, Bricklock, yes, I do know it is a beta. That's why I'm just letting everybody know they're going to see a little bit of it. But I still like it. It's still, and I know a lot of people are newer to my channel, so they don't remember me when I was streaming with the other services that I had. This is still by far the best service I've ever had. Even with the issues I have with it, it's still the best service I've ever had where I live. And hey, how you doing, Paul? Yes, Beavis and Butthead. I'm assuming that you probably watched my TikTok. That or you just see my t-shirt very easily, but I didn't think you could see my t-shirt in the video. I'm still wearing the same t-shirt though, because I just did that video before I ended up coming live. And thank you, Varen. I really appreciate that. And get in there. I actually had somebody that got mad at some of my shorts, and or at least their comments were not very polite. And I ended up just blocking them from my channel because I just could not believe they were talking about how what I'm doing is offending them and blah, blah, blah. And it's like, okay, goodbye. I'm not going to deal with it. But I thought, how is it me being funny is a bad thing? Where is Paul W? That is a very good question, Varen. I thought I said something in the chat, and maybe I forgot to. He is around, though. I do know that our other Paul, because we have Paul W, or is Paul W Paul? I'm trying to remember, because he changed his name to Paul Bot. Anyway, one of our Pauls got a new job, so he probably won't be on a lot of the live stream. And the other, no, I was thinking of Paul Roos. So the Paul W is the one you're thinking of. Okay, Paul W is the one just got a new job. So you probably won't see him as frequently in the live streams, because I do believe this is the time of night that he's working, because he works the busy schedule or the afternoon schedule, like the dinner schedule. And I totally get that myself. My friend, Lil Mac Bricks, totally get that. But what I was going to tell you, though, if you do get a chance to get on there, this month's competition in the Discord group, because I'm giving away minifigs, and that's what my email was about. I was going to send you the sig fig But giving away minifigs to the winner every month. Last month, if you didn't see the video, was Ned B. And I don't know who this month is yet because the competition isn't done until the 30th. Sorry, I was trying to count my bricks or think about how many bricks I had to have. So if you want to participate in the competition, buddy, make sure you get into the Discord so you can see it. There's a new channel that actually shows all that information. Mike says Paul W's off screen cracking the whip. And he's always cracking the whip. He would be disappointed in my my build room at the moment, because I do know it is an absolute slopping mess. And what did I needed a headlight brick is what I'm looking for. There it is. I have been slipping on keeping it clean, but I've been trying to get a lot of other things done too and still keep the YouTube going. And yes, you do, Greg. You still got 2 weeks, so it's not a huge rush, but I'd really like to see more people participate, but I still have to say I'm loving the first entry that I've seen so far. It was a doozy. And that was from Brian, and I don't see Brian in the chat tonight, actually. And get in. Oh, you rotten. Oh, I got you. No, I just got to get the other one in there. And I don't know why that always pops in my head, Mike Myers. Get in my belly, baby, the other white meat. I need to sort a lot myself. What I actually need to do is I need to open some of the sets that I have, because some of the stuff that I actually still have brand new in the box over there, I bought quite simply for parts, and I need to actually sit down and just start ripping some of that open, so that way I can actually get those parts in my bins. Brian's entry is pretty freaking impressive, if I do say so myself. But he's got an awesome entry. And I'm almost afraid that everybody's not going to want to participate after seeing Brian's entry. I would like to see that, Brick Sergeant. I know Lego Homes is also working on a new display at his house, and I've seen some of the pictures on Instagram, and holy crap, man, he's got a really good thing going. Really nice build going, I have to say. So if you get a chance, don't forget to check out Lego Homes as well, because he's doing some really cool stuff with water things right now. And what did I just hear? Awesome. For those of you that don't know, I have changed my streams up a little bit, so I'm still trying to adjust and get used to a lot of my changes. Nothing bad though. I was just trying to simplify things for myself anyway, for the benefit of the stream. And now I have people off screen that can tell me to check things out, get on the ball, so on and so forth. All I wanted was some freaking sharks with some freaking laser beams, people. Then you got like I said, I love Michael Myers. He did some great parts in that movie. I also loved him though when he did Wayne's World with him and Dana Carvey. Him and Dana Carvey were a really good team. Get this last one. Get over there. I want $1 million. Sir, $1 million isn't much now. I want $1 billion. I got them there. Evan, you did make one. That's awesome. Feel free to post it anytime you want. And if you're wanting to wait, I totally understand that also. There is no rush to post them. And said you have until the 30th. I'm just trying to give everybody a reminder that hasn't done it. Party on, Wayne. Party on, Garth. Wayne's World. Wayne's World. Party time. Excellent. And last one that I gotta make, guys. So let's get 2 more lights. I want to be the master of disguise. But like I said, I do look forward to seeing all of your guys' builds. And what do we have? Go there we go. There we go. That one was a little bit twisted. Now, first things first again. Got to pop it through the brick. Get it in there. And we got that guy. Now we got to put the 12 little... Whoops. Got to put the 12 round guys down up in here. If it'll stay put for me for a minute. Your father had outrageous claims that he invented the question mark. Really? Be cool if he did. And it's nice to see you on a live stream, Evan. Actually, yes, I didn't even think of that. You are absolutely correct at that, though, Bricklock. Yeah, I made a connection and didn't even know it. I was gonna say I'm a poet and didn't know it, but no, there wasn't no rhyming there. Varen, I'm assuming that your homework is electrical, Varen. Who is all from Illinois that's here? I say Illinois is right by me, so it's not that far away. But Mike Lamolino says Illinois represents, so I'm assuming you are in Illinois also, Mike? I know Bricklock's from Illinois. We know Wayne World was in Illinois. I was going to say Drew Carey, but no, he was Ohio. Oh, Varen's from Illinois. Well, we got a bunch of people from Illinois here tonight. And lonely old me here in Michigan. There we go. Now that we got those 12 on, oops, I don't want that to be in that fire yet. Let's get these guys all snapped together. Do. There we go. Now let's pull the wire up a little. Now let's get the head made. So we got to take that. Take one of these. Take 2 of these. Bada boom, bada bing. Put a tile across the top. And now I need these 2 pieces, and these 2 pieces. And now let's make our lights. And then we are about done. This is the last pole, if I'm not mistaken, because I already got a bunch of them installed. Really? That's cool, Whiskey. So you're originally, well, I shouldn't say you, your grandfather was originally from the United States. That's very cool. Brick Sargent's alone from Chattanooga. Greg's alone from Rhode Island. Barron says Chicago's an hour. Chicago for me is, I'm trying to remember. I think it's a 3-hour drive. I actually need to take my butt there sometime because from when I've looked at maps anyway, they have a large amount of Lego stores, all fairly close to one another. That would be a fun weekend trip sometime. So I may have to try and plan for that at some point. There's one. Kevin is representing Canada, home of the frozen hockey pucks. It's another Wayne's World reference, so don't take that personal. Or that wasn't, you know what? That wasn't Wayne's World. What movie was that? I can't remember. But I know they always referred to Canada as the land of the frozen hockey pucks in the movie I'm trying to think of. And get in there. And now I need one of these. It is funny how close everybody actually is. It's what makes me wonder if living where I live is why I don't get noticed as much as other people. Because it seems like if you live in California, you get noticed like almost instantly if you do something on social media. And I always wondered kind of if that was because they are actually in California and it's like they can tell where you're at, so they just like the numbers just automatically kind of go your way. And get in. Plus it helps that most trends seem to start in California too, so they usually get a one up on the rest of us. And come on. Come on. You can do it. You can get in the hole. Before I lose the one I got, let me grab him. Because I don't want to lose him. Now let's get the other guy. Oh, you rotten. Seriously? Let's say I had you. There you are. I thought it popped back out. Slap shot. Yes. I do know what's... Damn, what is... Oh, okay, that does work. Okay. Let me test this. So we want to make sure the lights work. And... Come on. Get in there. Get in my belly. That one works. And that one works. We are good. We got all 4 of our poles ready to go into the airport. I got a bunch of other stuff I still need to do to the airport first, though. You're looking for lag? I hope you're not looking for it. Lag's a bad thing. Yeah, I don't see any lag on my end. I'm showing an excellent connection, but I could be wrong. The Hanson brothers, I'm assuming they're from Illinois, Chicago? Newfoundland, the forgotten Canadian province. But yeah, the Hanson brothers, correct me if I'm wrong, they were a band. Yeah, I agree, Varen. The old ones I really wasn't a big fan of. Don't get me wrong, they weren't bad. And I was just trying to give it the illusion that there was lights on them. But that's the thing now. we actually will have lights on them. So that's going to be the fun thing. And I have, that should be all of them because that's all the heads I see. Oh, nope, I'm wrong. I do have one more. So let's get that one together. I need that. So I thought I needed one more, but so I do have one more to finish. So let's get that last one done. And where, at least let me double check. See, I got 1, 2, 3, 4. Nope, I do. I got to make one more. I need one more light bulb though. So I lied. This will be the last light. Get out there, you go. 2 more heads. I just hope that this is going to be as bright as I think it is, having the entire airfield ramp lit up. I'm hoping it will be bright anyway. The names you guys are seeing, because I don't know sports for crap, I will be the first to tell you guys that. So Paul Newman, I think of the salad dressing, if I'm not correct, or if I'm not mistaken anyway. He was the guy that made the salad dressing. He was also a famous actor. Get out. There we go. Now we got to take these and slide them on. Okay, now I'm experiencing a problem, Brick Sergeant. So now if you're seeing something, that's me, because I just got a warning for it. And you say it's all good now, and now on my end it's showing that it's acting up. So it might come back, that, or you just got to experience it first before we all did. And I am going to have to try and watch the playback on this just to see how it looks, because I normally stream directly from Streamlabs, and this time I can't roll my beautiful bean footage, which sucks because of all the donations that Jason Vincent just did. But not using Streamlabs the way that I did is the only way I can get slowdown mode for chat. That's why I wanted to see what the difference was. I'm showing that it's still hicking up. I'm hoping it'll clear up here in a minute. Get in the hole. There you go. I told you guys I was going to start trying to ramp up my live streams again. I don't know if I will stream again this weekend. I may, but I don't want to promise it and then not do it. What I'm trying to do at the moment is I'm trying to make sure that I live stream at least on Wednesdays, and then I'm going to try and do it again on Fridays like I did today. Any other days, though, I'm kind of in the air on. It just depends on my scheduling, but that's why I wanted to do the live stream today. And then I will try and upload a video or two tomorrow and Sunday, but I don't know that I will live stream those days. And I need 2 more. 2 more tiles. Oh, everybody says it's looking good to them. On my screen, it was saying I was having a little issue. Let me get a 2x2. Get these guys together, and this will now be the last actual light pole. Now I've already got 3 on the building, then I had 2 in the center section and 3 on the other ends. Now let's get that head mounted. Then we can pull out our slack. Bada boom. Bada bing. Come on. Come on. There we go. Now let's pull out our slack. There we go. Slack is gone. Now we can route. Try and get. This is the hardest one to get the wires around the corner, and what it is. You know what? I wonder if that would make it easier. Let's try and do a cheat. Because the problem is it wants to come out the back. Let's see if putting a... Now that I'm on the last one, I figure out a hack, right? But let's see if it works. And look at that. I didn't have to pick anything. Why didn't I think of that 5 lights ago? Really? So all you needed to do, for those of you that don't understand what I just did, sorry, I just had another little glitch. I apologize for that, guys. I wish I would have figured that out a little bit earlier in the stream. What I just noticed, though, is if I put a brick on the back, it lets me push the wire right through quick and easy. And I wished I would have figured that out 5 lights ago. But for anybody else that's trying to do something like what I'm doing, hopefully you just saw what I did and you put a brick in the back hole so that way it pushes the wires right through. And now we have, and I need to test this one before I give it all good. And yes, that was lag this time. It's starting to do it a lot. You know, it's funny because it always seems right around 10 o'clock is when I start to have problems. Come on. And get. There we go. One more test. And you got to be kidding me. And we have our first malfunction. But yeah, the lag is, man, it's going bad now. I'm having issue after issue, guys. And yeah, that is telling me something. It's telling me I need to, knock it off and get to bed. I'm going to try. You know what? Let me see if I'm going to try it anyway. Let's see if it'll roll that beautiful bean foot. Hold on. I don't think it will because I'm not physically logged in. I'm trying to log in right now to see if it'll let me. Did it do it? It is doing it. So awesome. It did work. So I want to give a very special thanks to the people that supported the chat tonight, and that person was Jason Vincent. So I can do it. Holy crap, that is awesome. I didn't think I could actually do that. So I can actually roll that beautiful bean footage even without being linked the way I was. So I did get that beautiful bean footage for you, Jay. I was wrong. I didn't think we could do it. But anyway, like I said, that's it for the stream tonight. I do need to get my butt off of here. I need to get back in the house. So, as always, thank you for coming to Bevins Bricks. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share below. And hopefully we'll see you guys all next time on Bevins Bricks. Have a good night, guys, and take care. And again, thank you so much, Jason. That was awesome of you.